Hello, welcome to this module in the Mastering the Marketplace series. My name is David Starr, and in this module we'll see what it looks like from the customer's point of view when subscribing to a SaaS offer. We'll also get an overview of the basic flow that occurs when subscribing and see how to manage our SaaS apps once we've subscribed to them. Let's see what we'll be covering in this module. First of all, we'll see what the end-to-end flow looks like when subscribing to a SaaS offer. We'll see what the start-to-finish process of subscribing to an offer looks like when it's published in the Azure Marketplace. So we'll start from there. And then it turns out that you can also subscribe to a SaaS offer from the Azure portal. So we'll have a look at subscribing to SaaS offers from there. And then finally, we'll have a look at the SaaS management tool. This is a great tool within the Azure portal to manage our SaaS subscriptions. Now, as we said, we're going to start by looking at the flow of subscribing to a SaaS application. This is what happens when a customer subscribes to a SaaS offer. Think of this as the order of operations for subscribing. And as we mentioned, you can start in the Azure Marketplace or in the Azure portal. From there, we want to find an offer that happens to be a SaaS offer with a Get It Now button. That button means that we can go ahead and make the purchase right now. Now, when we do, we're going to be taken to a page where we get to choose between the different plans that might be offered by the offer. So for example, you might have a silver, gold, platinum plan, and in this case, we're going to sign up for the gold plan. Now, from here, we're going to be taken to a page where we get to fill in some information about how we would like to instantiate the SaaS offer within our own subscription. So we choose a resource group to put the SaaS application into and a name for it. Now from there, we hit review and subscribe, and it takes a little while for the SaaS subscription to be created. So we wait on that process for just a moment or two. And once we've done that, we're presented with a page that has a Configure Account Now button. That Configure Account Now button will take us to what we call a landing page. Now, this landing page is a page where the publisher shows you information about the offer that you're purchasing and might validate that you're going to make the purchase by having you submit the web page to acknowledge the purchase. Now from here, the publisher is going to fulfill your order, fulfill your subscription. And it might be that it's an automated process that takes place right away. It might be something that takes even a few days for the publisher to get in place. But once they do, they're going to activate your subscription such that your subscription is now working and you can use the product that you're subscribed to. Now let's take a look at subscribing to an offer from within the Azure Marketplace. Note my URL at the top, azuremarketplace.microsoft.com, and here we can look for any offers we would like to serve business needs that we might have. In our case, though, we're going to search for some offers from Contoso, and we'll get those Contoso offers on the screen, and then we can actually filter by product type. So we'll choose SaaS, and from here we get to find those Get It Now offers that we might choose to go ahead and purchase. I've already chosen a offer that I want to purchase. It's called the EC SaaS Demo, which of course is a demo that we've created for this presentation, and it has two plans that we can choose from, silver or gold. And here we get to set up and subscribe to our plans. We'll go ahead and do that. And now we're going to fill in the information that it takes to create the SaaS offer and hold it in our subscription. So I'm going to create a brand new resource group to hold my SaaS application. We'll call it MTM for Mastering the Marketplace SaaS Purchases. And hit OK. And then we give our SaaS purchase a name. So we'll call this SaaS Purchase 1. Note that this is a monthly billed subscription. This happens to be $0 per month because I am using it for demo purposes and don't want to be billed for this subscription. I can also choose to have recurring billing on or off. I'll go ahead and review the purchase details before I subscribe. Now I'm going to go ahead and select that subscribe button. It's here that we wait for just a few minutes for the subscription to be instantiated and created within our subscription. All right, our subscription is complete. We can now go to the Configure Account Now button, which will take us to that landing page that we use to configure our account for the publisher and let them know that we've made the purchase. We're not going to do that for now. We just wanted to go through the process of making that purchase. Now it turns out we can also subscribe to offers from the Azure portal. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Here we are within the Azure portal. Now I might be on my home page and want to create a SaaS offer or subscribe to a SaaS offer, so I can create a resource to do so. And we can go through that same process of finding the Contoso offer that we want to subscribe to. Alternatively, you might have a dashboard that's set up for your Azure subscription, and one of the widgets that might be on that dashboard is the Marketplace, which if we click it, we're taken to same experience where we get to browse all of these different offer types. Again, I can go to Contoso. We'll take the SaaS Alpha offer, and here it is. We can click into it and go ahead, choose our plan, set up and subscribe. Everything else is going to be just the same as we saw just a few moments ago. We can set up and subscribe, and it will ask us where we'd like to place our SaaS application. Again, we can put it, if we want, into the Mastering the Marketplace SaaS Purchases resource group and give it a name. We don't need to do that. We've already seen this process take place. But now that we are in the Azure portal, it turns out there's a really great tool we can use to manage our SaaS subscriptions. Let's have a look. In the portal, up at the top, type SaaS and choose the SaaS service that comes up. This is a SaaS monitoring service. We've made several purchases here. Note this is one that we made just a moment ago, SaaS Purchase 1. And note that it's pending configuration as its status. Now what that means is that the publisher has not yet activated our subscription. It could be that they're working on provisioning our account or something to that effect. Once the publisher activates our account, we'll see it here as subscribed. From within this tool, we can click on any given purchase that we've made and manage it with certain functions that appear on this page. So for example, I can configure the account. Now this will take us to that landing page. Once I'm subscribed, I'll be able to change my plan, maybe from the gold plan to the silver plan should I choose. And I can view this product in the marketplace, taking us back to its original listing. Once the account has been activated, we'll also be able to do things like change the Azure subscription it belongs to, or even move it from one resource group to another. This tool is excellent in helping you manage all of your SaaS applications that you are subscribed to. Once you've decided to unsubscribe from a SaaS offer, which you can do, by the way, by canceling the subscription right up here, the SaaS offer will show in your dashboard as unsubscribed. And then you're done with it. But it will keep a record of it until you actually delete the SaaS instance. Now, what do I mean by the SaaS instance? I've purchased 4 different SaaS offers here. And if we look at our resource groups, we can go into the one we created a moment ago and find SaaS Purchase 1. This is a type of resource called SaaS. And so from here, we can go back to that page where we get to manage that SaaS offer. Now, should we choose to delete this SaaS instance, by selecting that instance and then selecting delete, it will actually go away from our SaaS dashboard. So that's a quick look at the SaaS dashboard, but it's a very valuable tool that you'll find useful for managing your SaaS subscriptions. So what did we have a look at? First of all, we went through the fundamental flow that happens when a customer subscribes to a SaaS offer. And we saw what it looks like to actually go through the complete subscription process for a SaaS offer. We can purchase SaaS offers directly from the Azure portal, it turns out, and we can get to that marketplace experience a couple of different ways from within the Azure portal. And finally, we took a look at a management tool for SaaS subscriptions that you can access in the Azure portal at any time to manage your SaaS subscriptions. And you can even use it to change aspects of your SaaS subscriptions should you choose to do so. Hey, that was a great trip around purchasing and managing SaaS applications. So thanks very much for joining me in this module of the Mastering the Marketplace series.